Hello everybody, welcome to Yuuki Dameshi Crystal version. I am so excited to be continuing this project today. Sorry that I'm whispering, it's extremely late and there are other people in the house, but I couldn't wait to record. So, today we will be moving on up in the world with the Yuuki Dameshi project. I'm gonna set my options here real quick and make sure they're right before I continue that sentence. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I had initially intended to use a dice roll to decide whether we're gonna be male or female, but then I remembered that we played as the male in randomized crystal, so I'm just gonna go with the female. I have a pretty good naming convention for that anyway. And so the time that we're going to set is going to be 5, but it's not going to be 0. We need to get to nighttime pretty quick here. So, right around here should be good. And we're doing this because this is Yuuki Dameshi, and the only Pokemon that we're allowed to get are ghosts. So, I know that I had set up kind of a impromptu comment poll in the end of the previous Yuuki Dameshi, but I think it's pretty clear what the answer was going to be. There was no way we were going to pick a Ghastly as our starter in this game, and the reason is simply because Ghastly can be found within the first 2 routes. Well, I say 2 routes, but I mean 2 roads, really. Anyway, this is Thana, and she is inheriting the Hex Maniac title, so to speak. Oh yes, mother. Hello. Yes, I do need that. Oh yes, it is essential. You know what? It's actually Friday. It's not daylight savings time, because I don't freaking trust that stuff. Alright, we're just gonna jump right into this. Well, okay. Hi, Elm. Alright. So he's publishing a paper just to help confirm that evolution exists, and that Pokemon do indeed hatch from eggs. The research is already heavily in favor of that conclusion, but you know, it never hurts to have a new study that says the same thing. So this one is the Mischievous, but that one's a Ghastly, and that one's a Ghastly, and we're going to be ignoring both of them. So, just to show you that there was never any chance that we weren't going to be fighting a Ghastly. Yes, we are going to be naming this, and it's female. Oh man. Okay, I guess. I mean, the name fits better then. We will be naming this after my favorite Greek god or goddess, Hecate. Because, you know, magic and all that. Alright. So. With that said, let's get going. Gotta do it. Can't not be done. So we want to hit like level 6 or so. 7 is probably safer, but I would really like to win the battle. Alright, and this is part of why I wanted it to be daytime, is because I wanted to be fighting Centrets and Pidgeys and Caterpies rather than, oh my god, just hit. Rather than things that are more dangerous, like Poliwags and Spinnerax. Alright, that was okay. So we're kinda racing the clock here, but not really. I gave myself some extra time. Looks like we're right around 6 minutes right now. That's a bad draw for an enemy, but hopefully we'll get some good move draws. Nope. Psywave is probably the worst move in my opinion, just because it's so inconsistent. Its damage is based on a random number drawn between 1 and 60. So yeah, it's kinda crap. I'm not a fan. Oh. Let's talk about Yuuki Dameshi. For those of you who are not aware, didn't watch the previous playthrough, this is a challenge that I am undertaking to see how easily the ghost Pokemon of any given generation can beat the game if that's all we're allowed to use. So the rules are fairly simple. They'll be in the description. But essentially, the main rule is that you can only use something that has a ghost typing. The secondary rule is that you can have things in your party that are not ghosts, but they must be KO'd at all times and can only be used as HM slaves. So in this gen we will need to have a bird and something that can go on the water, and we'll also need, I think we're still going to need 3 HM slaves, which is unfortunate because we're going to have 4 Pokemon slots taken up, as you can see, because the third rule, or maybe it's the second and I'm getting them switched around, but either way, the third rule is that you can have multiple Pokemon of the same species, but they must be at separate stages in their chain of, I'm gonna say metamorphosis, but the term that you're used to is evolution because Pokemon is dumb. That's not how evolution works, but I digress. The game term is evolution. Anyway, so we can have a Ghastly, a Haunter, and a Gengar, but I can't have 2 Gengars and a Ghastly, or 2 Haunters and a Gengar, or any other combination of that other than one of each. Which also means we can only have 1 Misdreavus, because Miss Magius does not exist, unfortunately. And it makes me very sad, because I'd really like to have both of the guys that are over there on the wallpaper. Okay, let's go watch a battle. Alright. I believe I made the comment at some point in the past about how that battle was going on, but you never really see the aftermath. Oh, I hit level 6, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure that we would hit level 7. I did do a test run, actually 2 of them, up to the point where the battle with question mark concludes, just to see how viable this was with the Mischievous. And I won one and I lost the other. So there's that. That is, of course, the exact same record that I had in the original game. Okay, bud. Thanks. You don't really need to give that to me. I'm not going to use it. So much cutscene. We're at 11 minutes, huh? We gave ourselves 15 minutes. Ooh, perfect route. Not bad. I think I grabbed that berry. Sure hope I did. But I am going to cheat a little bit and get just like 3 of these. And also 2 of these. Oh, actually. There. And the reason being, because we're about to fight a ghastly that has hypnosis and lick. Alright, and here's super angsty rival guy. Question mark. I'm tempted to leave that as his name. So normally this would be a really great matchup, but Psywave doesn't actually do super effective damage. Or not very effective damage, it's just a random number generator. That was a good draw. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave this on here for a while. Okay. Yeah, we're going to growl. Or not. Okay, and the reason being, because that thing does like 7 damage. And now it's only doing 5, so we'll do one more growl. And we do need to keep in mind that a critical will do quite a bit more. It'll do 14 damage. Okay. Since he's still doing 5 damage, I'm going to do one more. And that should drop it down to 4 or 3. Ooh, that was a good draw. Alright, so we kind of outfitted ourselves for the fight so that we wouldn't lose, and that's just because I wanted to save time and get to level 7. And like I said, just enough. You happy you won? My name is Shroud. I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that, bud. Alright. So that's right. We're gonna name the rival Shroud. Oh, I forgot to check the time. 12 minutes, nice. It's probably a new record. But I don't know, because the second test run was also 12 minutes. Of course, I lost that battle. So that was with a bunch of tearing around, getting potions up. I did. His name was Shroud. I like how the police is just completely irrelevant. And Pokeballs. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We're at 15 minutes. Almost. Nope. I'm good, but thanks. Alright, we get to watch it go dark. Oh no, maybe we don't. Oh, come on, this is not the time. I want to watch it go dark. Okay, screw it. Oh, darn it. We missed it. It's like the only environmental thing in the entire game, so I was real excited for it. Well, now we get Hoot Hoots. And this is just as useless on them as it is on the Pidgeys. Or not. Maybe it's great on the Hoot Hoots. So, polar opposite from the original Yuuki Dameshi. I never finished telling you the rules, did I? Oh my gosh. Well, that's okay, because the other two don't really matter until the next gen. They're actually included for the next gen specifically. So, rule 3, you can have things as long as you have more than one of each evolution, right? Well, rule 4 is that you can also have Pokemon that don't have a ghost typing as long as they're going to evolve into one. And this is specifically important for Snorunt and, more importantly, Nincada. Now, Snorunt we can't use next gen, but in 4th gen we can. But next gen, Nincada is a very early game Pokemon that we can get, and we will be getting it so that we can get a Shedinja. And as soon as we get it, we have to discard the Ninjask, but Shedinja can stick around. And I'm not particularly certain about whether or not we'll be starting with a Mischievous or a Ghastly in next gen. It might depend on which ones are available in what's it called? Safari Zone. In Safari Zone. Alright, so the situation that we are in is going to basically require us to be chucking Pokeballs at Ghastlies. Because polar opposite of the original Yuuki Dameshi, we have access to our entire party almost from the start, which is great, and basically the same as randomized crystal, so I'm sorry for that. But it's a very different kind of team, and there's only 4 of them. Alright, we really need this to kill within the next couple of turns, because... Oh my god, this is the worst move. Thank you. Please die. Okay. This might be a real bad plan. I'm gonna save. And we might end up reloading, depending on how many side waves we have. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. We'll give it a try. It's not happening. Yeah, okay. Alright everybody, I'm really sorry about that cut there. I went and healed up and made sure that I have everything right with all my screens and stuff. So, we're back. I'm 12 experience away from level 8. So, let's go fight this dude with a Pidgey. And probably a Rattata. Okay, it's an okay roll. That's a good one. Alright, that was a great roll. Even though they were all about the same. Oh wow, 30 health at level 8. I am surprised. To be fair, it's a Pokemon that doesn't evolve, so that would make sense. We should be happy that we have as much health as it does have. Well, maybe you should be looking in the forest rather than next to it on the road. So the thing that was a problem in the fight against Shroud is actually a benefit here. Not effective is not a thing. Although the only time that I would count on Psybeam every time is against a Shedinja, so there's that. Oh wait, it doesn't even work on Shedinja. It's just useless. That was some lag right there. Could have sworn there was a hidden item. Alright, and this dude's important. I believe it's still faster just to talk to people. And we didn't save this time. Oh boy. We're in it for the long haul. Alright, and we're back. So, I had not been paying attention and forgotten that most Pokemon don't start out with moves of 35 PP. So I got this guy to struggle himself to death, but all the rest of them I have to do. And we're going to be so much slower than all of them. It's not bad, but I'm gonna heal. Alright. Yeah, thought so. And guess which berry I didn't pick off the one tree that we didn't talk to. Just one shot, please. Thank you. Alright. So we did it. And we can find gases here, but we didn't. So we'll go and heal. And I'll check how many Pokeballs we have. But in all fairness, I actually want to get my Ghastlies from the tower. So, let's go to the tower. We want males. But there's exactly one Ghastly that we can be okay with as a female. And that is Hecate. Or not Hecate, Rend, sorry. I was staring at Hecate. Since I don't get to use every day. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not really willing to use a Psybeam. So here's Rend. And Rend is going to be our special attack user. And that's why it doesn't matter that it's female. Because stats work really weird in this game. So let me make a note real quick about that time that I just spent changing things. And then we'll search for another one. And the added bonus here, since we got a full health one, is that Ren gets to help us catch the other ones and make it a bit easier. Alright. Has to be male. Okay. So here is the Rive. And the Rive is apparently faster than Rend. Okay, I'll use one more. Alright, that's perfect. Couldn't ask for better. I do believe that we have the Rive on retainer now. Yes. Okay. The Rive is now in our party again, and I'm just gonna keep the same names as we had in the previous Yuuki Dameshi challenge, in order to make it a bit easier for people to keep up with who's in the party and what they're doing. The Rend, of course, being our eventual Gengar, and the Rive being our eventual Haunter. So, we now need to leave and follow the rules. I know in the previous challenge I allowed myself to catch them both. Rive and Race, that is. And just have no problems. But in this one I'm actually going to follow the rules. So we have access to our entire party. But we can't actually use two of them at the same time until later. So these two get to be our party for now. Now let's go catch Race. And we will of course need to think about who's gonna be our HM slaves. Alright, one more Ghastly. Come on. Yeah, perfect record, be male. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine, we can use this for experience. This is probably my favorite Ghastly sprite. I'm a real fan of it. This is also, coincidentally, my favorite Gengar sprite. The Haunter one... The Haunter one's pretty good too, I have to say. I don't know if I'd call it my favorite, but it's pretty good. Okay, so we need a male. Have some nice equality going, but also because stats. In the future gens it won't matter, but here it does. And we're only finding Ghastlys. It's pretty cool, actually. So in the previous challenge I had kind of played around with the idea of using multiple sets of Ghastlys and Gengars and Haunters, but honestly we had the perfect level set with the team that we had. And this one should be right about the same. And there's our chain broken. But hey, we found a ton of Ghastlys. Problem is, only one of them has been male. And that's the one we're using to kill the others. It's level 5 too. Renda's really good at escaping hypnosis. But, karma, I guess. I'm gonna risk it. Over Speed Tide. Alright. So. We need a male. We also need a Ghastly. Maybe I should be more specific so that the game can hear me. Desire Sensor, Monster Hunter in action. Alright. I will bang my head into walls as often as I have to get another mail. That's gonna be a soundbite. Someday. Come on, just... Pretty sure it's 50-50 for Ghastly. To be a male, that is. This is actually a better choice. Oh my god. Usually you can't walk through this place 3 steps without finding something. And I've pretty much taken the amount of steps it takes to get to the top just now. There we go. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't planning on doing anything else today. Yeah, we're just gonna go until we have race, and then we're gonna end the episode. That's not race. I mean, it could be. It actually wouldn't really matter, now that I think about it, with the final moveset. There we go. Okay. We did it. Don't you dare crit. Okay, perfect. That's a catch. Yes, we would like to name him. His name is, of course, Race. Which is, of course, a bastardization of the word wraith. So let's go drop Race off. And then we'll come back with the Rend and Hecate. And then we'll get going. Oh, actually, we will not, because it's just about time to end the episode. Oh, forgot to drop. Forgot to do that thing I said I would do. Alright, so we need to get Everstones. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm really happy to be on this project again. I know this is only being released like a week after, but honestly, after I finished the original YD, I was just I kind of felt empty. Like, this is probably the favorite project that I've done so far, which kind of surprises me. But I did put a lot of work into preparation for this, so maybe that's why. In any case, if you're liking the content, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Comment on any suggestions that you have for things that I should do in this run to expedite leveling, if that becomes a problem, and, you know, just general criticism of ways that I could improve my recordings. Any special comments about mics in particular might be important. In any case, have a great day. Goodbye.